Greetings, YouTube. Today I'll be talking about another Ben 10 figure. This, an anthropomorphic tiger that had some distinctly non-traditional characteristics going for it. So here you go, you have this, this solid green eye, which is kind of out of the ordinary. And while he does have fingers and a thumb, which is kind of nice, he also has this large claw, somewhat reminiscent of the Max. The feet only have 3 toes, which is interesting because the number of digits here and here do not match. That always kind of bugs me because in nature they tend to match. You have motion here and here, but not a lot. There's some motion here as well, but it's kind of chunky. The head there's a seam, but there's no real motion. The jaw is kind of interesting because the jaw, it isn't just falling. There's definitely a spring in there, and I don't know why they did that. I don't know enough about the show to tell you why. You notice that this leg, however, does move, and there's a reason for that. Let's see if I can get it to work right. There's a ratchet in there. Here we go. It's a ratchet in there that let this guy spin at high speed, becoming a whirlwind of clawed death, which I don't actually think is all that useful in actual combat, because, you know, anybody could probably much dodge you because you're very predictable in your motion. However, it's pretty cool playability, and it makes these claws a little more. This is why he's got these big claws, though big claws in combat would be useful anyway. He's got some very basic tiger striping, though this is right here is almost looks more like a war paint in some ways than it does traditional tiger striping. So it's a nice fusion to my mind of a tiger, and then kind of an alien aspects of, you know, Ben 10, the whole thing going on there. And again, I'm not that up on all the details of the Ben 10 universe. I just happen to really like some of their design aesthetics. I think they have some really nice designers and sculptors out there. They do some really nice work. I was quite impressed with this. And I picked this up at a yard sale for 50 cents. And a number of other ones, but I really wasn't into them. They didn't really have anything that tripped my trigger. There are a couple of other Ben 10 figures that I am interested in, and if I ever stumble upon them at a yard sale, I will pick them up. But I happen to be into anthropomorphic figures, and this is a good example of one. So I think he would translate really well into any superhero game or into any post-apocalyptic setting. Really large, powerful creature with a large claw attack. You could do some kind of a frenzy ability if you wanted to emulate his whirlwind that's being shown here with the figure. But just, yeah, I think that's a really nice figure. And again, I don't know his name. He's just a tiger guy as far as I'm concerned. I mean, it wouldn't be difficult if you wanted to like take off the Ben 10 symbol if you wanted to use this as a figure in another game or something, or as a prop or something. But I like the design. I like the again, the mask-like aspect of that is really nice, and little pug nose and little black nostrils. I still don't quite grasp why the jaw does that, though. If anybody could tell me why the jaw does that, that would be cool. I remember seeing him on the shelf at a toy store, but it was quite a while ago. I'm not sure how long ago. And he has, let's see, got back here. No, he got a code of some variety, but I can't bloody read it. It's too small for my eyes. And 971-80801. I have no idea what that means. It's on his butt. He dances really well. There you have it, folks. A Ben 10 Tiger Man.